Like, he'd be more useful if he just spent that money on actually footmen, actual units, rather than just straight teching all the time to bypass the boring tier 1 units. Just actually do something, maybe? Which one of the orc heroes do you think is the most likely to be a conquistador? I knew I was not going to say that correctly. One to basically expand, to branch out to the new world. Because I'll start with that one. I've only had one answer so far, Blade Master. Let's see then.
Olympic gold medals.
I never changed the voice.
4v4RT. Play as orc. Lots of expansions. Give gold medals and speed scrolls to your allies. Tauren Chieftain with Shield, Razaura and shamans.
Why does anyone tell me to do anything for my allies? It never goes well if I ever have those strategies. Yes, I would like my strategy to fail, please. Yes. And how will it fail? It will involve doing everything you can to help allies and doing nothing to help yourself. She's Polish, actually, not Russian. Thank you, Pan Laser, for the sub. So basically just loads of expansions. We'll get Tauren Chieftain second or third, as well as the shamans later. I don't know about your headhunters. I might actually cancel out your headhunters. I don't know, because of the javelin throw for the event. Yeah, well, we'll get them later. But for now, I'm going grunts, because grunts don't cost lumber. And lumber is used to get expansions, right? So the real big downside is this map actually doesn't have a shredder on it. So this is going to be really painful for lumber.
Excellent choice. Our allied town is being attacked. I'll try.
Yes, you will. This will be the first expansion. That was an echoey knoll. Echo knolls. Is that a 1 versus 1 map? No, that's Echo Isles. Next expansion. See, expansions cost lumber, so it's not super cheap either. This is gonna get so bad for lumber. Then next expansion, then next expansion. Almost tempted to get like 100 barracks and just make only grunts. I think that would be better. Grunts with pillage, go for gold, right? It feels hard to fit headhunters in, even though they only cost like 20 lumber. 20 lumber still feels like too much lumber at this point. You'll get more gold if you build this expansion, won't you? Not that smart, are you? Should have built a shop, but I didn't. Gotta pay the price for that. Yeah, you need more gold. I've heard that one before. Tell me something new. See, the Blade Master can do this creep camp. I don't think it's going to be easy, because I'm like super injured. If I can get the big boy ogre down, there might be a chance. Nice try. This is horrible because they ensnared the grunt. That's the only one that can actually tank. Clever trolls.
Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes. Something you're doing?
Of course, everything blocks.
What you want?
Ew.
Oh, excellent choice. Master, I am
Easy creep camp.
Yes. We need more gold. Yes, Lord.
Yes, something about gold.
Our allied town is being attacked. I am yours. What task is there? Are you hero and obey?
Who's under attack now?
Oh. Yes, Lord. We need more gold. Work complete. Yes, Lord. Yes, we need more gold.
No,
I am yours.
that's my fault. Speed scroll costs 70 gold, not 50 gold.
I am yours.
I'm to blame.
More gold.
Trying to get speed scroll nerfed.
What you want? Are you hero and obey?
Oh, looks like they've over
Excellent choice.
defended that position, so
What task is there? Yes, Lord. Something you're doing? Be happy yes, Lord. Yes. Work. What do you want? What task is there? Are you hero and obey?
no, not you as well.
Oh. Yes. I am yours. What task is there? Oh.
I knew you weren't going to build it. You were going to get blocked by the peons, weren't you? That's why I came back to check on you. Even though I'd rather be looking at other things, because I knew you weren't going to do it.
What do you want? Yes, I am yours. I am yours. Yes. Oh, hey, excellent choice. Yes, Lord. What do you want? Something you're doing? What task is there? What do you want? Yes. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Something you're doing? Ready to work. I am yours. Master, what you want? No I am yours.
Tell you what, it's going to be too much hassle for me to go around sort of like
Oh.
putting speed scrolls in people's bases. So I'll just send a peon to each base, so I can build a shop in all of their bases and they can get their own damn speed scrolls. It'll be too much of a hassle.
I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh. Are you hero and obey? Our allied hero has been slain.
Our allied hero has been slain.
I am yours. We're under attack. Our allies' hero has been slain.
I hear that a lot, my son.
Yes. What task is there? I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. Something you're doing? Ready to work. Yes.
Turns out I need lumber. Who'd have thought?
Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Didn't see that one coming.
What task is there?
Why? What's wrong with the voodoo lounge?
What task is there? Oh.
Don't think I've ever heard someone tell me to piss off for building a voodoo lounge in their base. Seems a little bit extreme.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? Ready to work. Be happy to. Yes, Lord.
Never seen someone take so much offense to an orc building. That's almost racist. Somehow. Get reinforced defenses.
I can do that. I am yours. We need more yes, Lord. We want. What task is there?
Shall we go attack that guy that caused so many of our dudes to die?
Work. I am yours. Something you're doing?
I really got to start putting some production facilities down. Like again, barracks and all that. Because I'm not going to be able to keep up with the gold that I can spend. But of course, the lumber is always the issue. I made it abundantly clear how this lumber was going to be a bit of a pickle.
I can do that. Work complete to work. Oh. Happy to. Something we need more lumber. I am yours.
You do need more lumber. Of that we can all agree.
Yes, Lord. Yes. Oh. Ready to work. What you want?
I make win.
I am yours. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I do it. Work complete. Be happy to. Ready to work. I am yours.
Still hadn't got my Shadow Hunter. Feels bad, man.
What task is there? Yes, I can do that. Oh, yes, Lord. Ready to work. Oh, work complete. What do you want? Work under attack. I am your work complete. Yes, Lord. What do you want? Work, work. Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Ready to work. Oh, excellent choice. Yes.
So you can play that game.
What task is there? Are you hero and obey? I am yours.
Speed scroll game.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, you didn't think I could buy a speed scroll, did you? But I did.
Yes.
I did buy one in the end. You thought it couldn't be done,
I am yours.
but it was.
What task is there? Excellent choice. Ready to work. We're under attack. Oh. Yes.
Does anyone need wood?
Yes, Lord.
I do.
Ready to work. Yes.
Imagine not having a shredder.
Our town is under attack.
It's a crime. It's a crime against humanity not having a shredder.
Ready to work. Master. Doctor.
I know I'm supposed to be getting like headhunters and shaman. Like I'm kind of working on it, but as you can tell, like I told you like in advance, there's no freaking way. Oh dear.
Our town is under attack. Our allied town is being attacked. Ready to work. Yes, Lord. We're under attack. Complete. Yes, Master. What you want? What research complete? Yes. I am yours. Something in doing, Master. What task is there? Can I help you? Oh. Are you hero? What do you want? Yes. Wait. Research complete. I am yours. Work complete. Yes, Lord. What do you want? Oh.
I was gonna nick this. They'd probably get upset if I did though, but it would be nice with the Blade Master.
Our allies' hero has been slain. What task is there? Work complete.
Oh well, I'm taking it.
Yours.
I think I can afford a few items.
Yes. Are you hero?
Some of the nicer things in life. Gonna go over the food caps soon.
Yes, Lord.
Well, I already have, but that's mostly thanks to peons, not necessarily army.
Something in doing? I am yours. Yes.
Do actually want to get a little bit of defense before I do set off, just before someone turns up on my base with like 100 food of chimeras or something.
Task is there. Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 expansions plus a main base, so gold doesn't seem to be too much of an issue, so I can probably safely go into high upkeep and be okay still. So headhunters, shaman, and at least a second hero, shadow hunter.
I am yours. Are you hero and obey?
It's a good map for putting a town hall behind someone's base. I mean, that's totally doable. Oh, look at this! Soak up all of that. Oh, look at this. Why does there have to be 2 of them, though? Because I could fight the rifles, that'd be kind of fun. Me versus the rifles, grunts versus rifles, but now you've got mass freaking hippo riders. See if I can luckily get a kill on his hero without him paying too much attention. All my grunts getting killed. Oh, do you see how quickly I get sniped because of how powerful hippo rider focus fire is? That's fun. Oh well. The grunts have served their purpose.
Our allied town is being attacked.
Who'll be my next victim?
Upgrade complete.
I'm so rich, I can just buy great halls because I want to. Or because I've been told to in chat. Hey, that's my expansion. Yeah, defend it with your hippo rider might. Can't be having that.
Our allied town is being attacked. Our town is under attack.
What do you think you're gonna kill that expansion? Why do you think you're gonna do that? You're not. I don't know why you think you're gonna kill that. That's a bad choice, Gunner. That's not gonna pay off for you. I mean, even if you kill it, I've got a few other expansions. Like, we're not being funny here, Sonny. This was one hell of an overextension, and you know it. You went too far this time, Gunner. You paid the price. Oh shit! What the hell happened here? He's just unsummoning everything. Well, brilliant. I was going to TP and help you out, but I guess I won't now. Imagine getting one good 4 versus 4 RT game. Just imagine that. Just imagine that actually being possible. A thing that you can possibly do in this game.
Yes. Oh. Excellent. We're under attack.
I got my javelin throwers though, and my shaman. I might try and get some witch doctors as well if I can. We kind of need to group up and go for one base and hope that we win.
Yes, Lord. Yes, War Chief. Our allied town is being attacked.
I guess I'll just leave every single game with worst player in my team now. He had been behaving himself for a while, but now he's misbehaved, so that's the punishment you get. So all these filthy stream snipers so desperate to get into the same game as me. I just leave now whenever they're in my team. And then they're like, oh, I can't have no fun now. Yeah, you can't. Bitch. That guy's doing well with the hippo riders. Oh, shit. This is it, lads. That is so much focus fire above tree line. That sucks, man. Draw the hippo riders out. And we got Taurens in front as well. That's horrible. We need help. Actually, maybe I can nuke these down. I'm going to TP back. Regroup. Regroup.
Yes, Lord.
What you want me to do? Will be my next big death.
Vengeance for Surgi.
Use my power.
Our allied town is being attacked.
Who do I kill?
I really wish I could go like wyverns or something. Such better units for these kind of circumstances when you got like unlimited guard. I think I'm going to set that up as a late game thing. Because I can't really carry with headhunters. They're good, but not when you're up against like a multitude of air that can just focus fire you down. Keep the push.
Who be my next big death?
Are you hero and obey?
Who do I kill?
Our allied town is being attacked. I am yours.
Where's that priestess in there? This is a horrible arc, but we're kind of forced into this fight anyway.
Research complete. Excellent. can I help? What task
Be
is
my
there?
next
Are you
victim.
hero and obey?
Direct my blade.
I am yours. Yes,
Your
sir.
enemies.
What task is there? Yes, Lord Chief. Who you want to kill? Our allied town is being attacked, slave. We're under attack. Yes, sir. I am yours. What task is there? Our allied town is being attacked. Ready to soar. I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes, Lord.
So many headhunters. I don't really want to lose this guy's base, but I don't see how we can save it either. But I got like a nice TP here, maybe. I can pick up a couple of units. Yeah, he's backing off. Haven't got Purge, unfortunately. But I want to break them up a little bit.
Direct my blade. Direct my blade. Who be my
What
next
task is there?
victim?
Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Running low. Are you hero and obey? Our town is under attack. Yes, Lord. Oh. Yes. Someone called it up to me. Someone called it up.
We are enemies.
I am yours. Ready.
That's a lot of peons.
Yes, Lord. Our allied town is being attacked. I am yours. Oh. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Okay.
Excellent choice. Our allied town is being attacked. I am yours.
No.
I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh. Are you hero and obey? Oh. Yes.
Can't save it, really.
What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord.
Do I kill first?
Who you directly? Yes. I am yours. Yes. We're complete. What
Be my
task is
next
there?
victim.
Something is doing. Oh. Our allied town is being attacked. Yes, Lord. Direct. Who you want? Yes, Lord.
Cowards.
Excellent choice. What task is there? Yes, I am yours. I am yours. What task is there? Are you hero and obey? Oh, yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Ah!
Poop.
Lord Chief, I am yours. Something to do. What you want?
Everyone just run away from me.
What task is there?
Until they can group up as like 3 players versus just me. Yay. Boring. Boring. Boring, boring, boring.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? Yes, Lord.
Learn my power.
I am yours. What task is there?
Boring.
I am yours. Ready. And direct you. Word to Hospital. Yes, sir. Excellent choice. Yes, sir. Word to Hospital.
Our gold mine has collapsed. Something to do with
I am yours.
Who do I kill first?
Word to Hospital. I am yours.
Is behind you.
Yes, Lord.
No, what are you doing? Oh, he's just deliberately feeding. Man, how salty are you? Back, 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 back. They're just suiciding now, so any hard work I do just goes right down the shitter. Again, like, I'm just going to repeat this, but this is now going to be banned from now on. Any strategy, I will actually just ban you from the chat for requesting it. I'm not obviously blaming you, RedApocalypse. I appreciate you sort of like doing what you're doing, but I'm just saying, like, you guys know now. Bear in mind that it actually says help allies. This is what happens if you do anything that depends on allies in a 4 versus 4 RT game. They have to earn it. They have to earn it. They're so useless. Like, every game has to be like a 1 versus 20. Like, I could actually win this game. But it's just literally me against all of them. Now look how much I'm still fighting against, even making other people town portal and lose their heroes. It's just absolutely horrendous. If I went Wyverns earlier, I could have definitely won this game.
I am yours. Excellent choice.
But I'm just so sick. I mean, how many games have we played today in 4 versus 4 RT? Probably about 6. And I think, apart from one of them, they've all been really, really, really bad. Like, shockingly one-sided. Horrendously bad games.
I am yours.
Like, if I haven't got people that are just naturally bad at the game on my team, I've got people like team killing or stream sniping on the enemy team, like, basically every single game. It's just so horrendously common and just disgusting that I have to put up with this every single time. Like, I would be a fucking god if I was literally playing against even odds. I would literally be a god in 4 versus 4 RT. If I was playing games where literally no one knows who I am, or I'm anonymous.
Excellent choice.
Use my power.
Yes, sir. Good task is there. Excellent choice. Yes, sir. I am yours.
Nice items on the Blade Master.
I need more gold. Good task is there. I taste of my blade. Ha! I ha! Good task is there. Yes, sir. Taste of my blade. Ha! Taste of my blade. I am yours. Yes, sir. Good task.
Hope your little claim to fame is worth it.
Our allied town is being attacked.
I am yours. Yes! Good task is there. I am yours. Taste of my blade. Excellent choice. I am hero and obey.
Our allied
Yes!
town has been
Yes!
slain.
I am hero and obey.
Our allied town is being attacked.
Taste of my blade.
Our town is under attack.
Task is there. Yes, Lord. Taste of my blade.
Did I team kill my own hero then? I'm not even sure. I'm getting distracted because I want to help my ally out on the left-hand side, but I've got to clear up the shit that's on the right-hand side. I'm not even sure if I team kill my own hero there with Wyverns. So I'm trying to like rally everything up. Can't town portal. Yeah.
Our allied town is being attacked.
The irony is I'm like out of gold.
Direct my blade. Where our enemies hiding.
The enemy are basically playing this like it's a free-for-all game. Like the split second they see you, they just run away. It's so fucking boring. Damn. We had to run away there. And I was just getting the focus on that Death Knight and everyone backed off. So he gets away with it now. So yeah, everything's dead now. Priest of the Moon wasn't the threat there actually. Let's see if you have any right to fucking dare to try to tell me anything, Gunner. He's a stream sniper as well, by the way, Gunner is. He normally plays in some of our custom games. See, I told you, like, I know all of these fucking people. They're all fucking stream snipers. Like, I have to put up with this shit. Like, just imagine if I literally, no one on the enemy team knew who I was or had no, any influence whatsoever, so they wouldn't be encouraged to go for any of my expansions or do anything or attack me when I'm vulnerable or that kind of stuff. Like, how super easy these games would be. Like, these are games with stream sniping, and we can still almost win them. I can play with a delay, but it sucks dick for everyone else in Twitch chat. Everyone else basically suffers because of these people. Alright. That's the strategy done, though. Still top score somehow. Thank you, RedApocalypse, for the request, but if there is any request in the future that even fucking remotely suggests doing anything to help an ally in any way, shape, or form, you fucking automatically do not get your request done. It's as simple as that. Because I'm sick of this shit now. Like, I'm literally sick of this. I'm only going to take requests that don't hinder me. Because if these are always requests like, oh, don't do anything and I'll totally depend on your allies to win, it's going to be a really shitty game for me, and it's going to be a shitty game for you. Like, you got to understand that. Like, unless you're literally just basically paying money to watch me fucking suffer, which some of you might be, you are literally just basically completely gimping me beyond belief and putting all of the money, all of the power in the possession of someone who can't even fucking add up 1 + 1. Do you know what I mean?